Hello everyone, I'm RickV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to our Madden NFL 2005 Lifers franchise, Season 3.
And after week 1, we're just looking at the paper because we are all over the national paper.
Yeah, we're literally everywhere.
Yeah. Alcatraz wide receiver Quincy White now holds the NFL record for receiving yardage in a single game with 476. Okay, and then, of course, we set the record for the most points in a game, scoring 105 on the St. Louis Scorpions. RecV5X shatters the single-game passing record. It doesn't say here, but I passed for 719 yards.
Oh, man.
And, of course, Lifers set NFL mark for scoring. Air raid, so set the most yards for passing.
See, I feel bad now. We called it Year of the Linebacker, but maybe we should have called it Year of the Mad Bomber.
Yeah, really, eh? Well, the thing is, though, we can't take away from your performance in that first game, too, in which, even though I threw an interception on our own 20-yard line on the first play of the game, you only gave up 6 points. So, in fact, I could not actually maintain any great amount of time of possession because it took me 3 plays or less to score every time I got the ball. So you actually spent more time on the field with your defense than I did with the offense in that game.
Oh, what can I say?
And you still only allowed 6 points. So anyway, and Greg May did get 3 sacks.
Yep.
However,
listen to the Tony Bruno show? He's broken.
Yeah.
See, he came on, and then we scored so many points that the Tony Bruno show is broken.
Yeah, we broke Tony Bruno.
He went and said, stay tuned, and then he's like, we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Man.
Anyway, I guess we'll move on to week 2. And, the weekly schedule, and our next opponent is the Green Bay Goblins.
Yeah, they probably have a fast tight end.
Well, they have a defense that's equal to ours, and they have a pretty good offense.
It seems like you're going to be lighting them up.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to be another high-scoring game. Because the Goblins look ill-prepared to handle us.
I don't know, maybe at the second half you'll have to sub the second stringers in or something.
Yeah, the thing I can't figure out is in that last game I got 719 yards passing.
And they still were crowding the line.
And they were still bringing everybody up to the line. And, I mean, the question I have to ask is, if you're playing defense, would you rather give up 200 yards on the ground or 700 yards through the air? I mean,
200 on the ground.
I know what the answer to that question is for me. You know, personally, I would rather, play everybody back and put up with the running game and hope that my offense could keep up when they had the ball. But it seems like
St. Louis was just determined to crowd the line come hell or high water.
Yeah, and as it turns out, that didn't really help because I still got over 200 yards on the ground against them anyway. So we're second in the league for points allowed right now with 6 points.
Ah, damn. Somebody must have got a shutout in the first game.
Yeah. So we got 214 yards rushing and 719 yards passing in that first game.
Wow, these guys are 31st in yards passing.
Yeah, I'm thinking they must have played a all Madden team maybe in their first outing or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they're also 0-1, so they lost.
Yep.
And this is a home game, so we're in the nice fluorescent orange and yellow uniforms today.
Well, it should make them easy to distinguish versus the green and white uniforms.
Yep.
He's getting better with each game. I think some of that has to do with his receiver, because he's got some good ones.
Yeah, they're going to brag about this guy's passing attack here.
With his 150-yard game last game.
Yeah.
They've been able to put up huge numbers against some.
But I expect that the result of this game, at least on the defensive side of the ball, will be very similar to Week 1.
These guys are
You have
Because,
such faith in me.
You looked really good in Week 1, to tell you the truth. I mean, you were somewhat overshadowed by the ridiculous level of offense that was in that game. Oh, look at they elected to kick.
It's gonna be a tough game.
Maybe. But anyway. Let's see who we're up against. Okay, so looks like their backup guy is a rookie who can scramble a little bit. This guy, not so much. And they got a highly rated overall halfback.
Who they'll probably never hand the ball to.
Yeah. And they've got a really good rated overall fullback, too.
Yep.
And okay, well they've got I would call this average speed for wide receivers in the league. And,
2 quick tight ends though.
Yeah, they've got 2 good receiving tight ends by the looks of it. Left tackle, they're a little weak. Left guard, they've got an injury there, so they've got this guy playing instead. So that shouldn't hurt them much, actually. Center, right guard. So it looks like a lot of these teams appear to have made adjustments so that the right side of their offensive line is stronger than the left.
Oh, that's okay. I don't have any problem rushing from either side.
Yeah. But I just find that funny because in Season 1, usually the right side of the offensive line is a little weaker.
Yep. And now the left side of the line is a little weaker.
Yeah.
But it's also harder to rush from the left, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I guess it's not that much of a problem for me because I'm always sending linebackers. I don't send linemen from that side, right? So they're a little quicker. I think that helps make up for it.
Okay, well, I don't see anybody on defense that I'm particularly scared of, so.
It's time to line up in single back normal and throw the bomb.
Yeah, I think we'll
Probably have some of that going on.
probably have some of that going on. Because if given the choice, I mean, you know what, I may call myself the Mad Bomber and all that, but given a choice, I would rather run the ball. Really. It's just that, like I end up with ridiculous passing numbers in this game a lot of times because the way the AI plays, they play with 10 and 11 guys on the line all the time, and you can't run against that. Right?
I know I can throw for 790 yards a game and like 105 points, but I'd really like to run the ball.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I would. By preference, pretty well every offensive play that I call is a run play first, right? And then I end up audibling to a pass.
I think I had a clear strike there or a clear path there if I had not held on to the ball with 2 hands. I held on to the ball with 2 hands because I thought that guy was going to slip his block and hit me.
I don't know.
And
That was a once-in-a-lifetime thing. See, I could audible to a pass here and probably have some success at it, but I'm going to...
Looking to run it here.
You got blocked into.
Yeah, that was weird.
He's going to feel that in the morning.
How
You
that
were
turned out.
sabotaged.
Yeah, I got sabotaged by my own player. Okay, well...
Green comes in motion. Dropping back. Surveying the field. This pass
Guy got in there and hit me as I was throwing.
John, they almost
Yep.
got to him.
Yeah, the pass rush got to him. just
Oh,
as
this
he was
drive
ready
is
to
not
go.
looking off to a good start.
Avoid the sack.
No.
He's got to be careful not to throw the ball up for grabs where the defense can pick it off.
The visiting team come out in a dime package. Surveys the field, throws on the run.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Complete pass. A little lob doesn't find its intended target.
Well, that little, like self-sabotage on the first down run there didn't help.
Romberg will come into this game to punt. White lines up deep for the punt return.
He was just following his assignment, man.
The line drive.
That's a good punt.
This one where it went out. They're ready to call their first play of the game. The visiting team come into this game very confident that their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
This team's very good at freezing the defense. Doesn't sound like much, but getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
Hands off to the tailback.
Looks like they're going to be coming out in a lot of twin wide receiver sets.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys
Well, you'll just have to pay attention to that so you don't get caught, right?
To move the ball on offense.
Second and 10. The corners are backing off. With the throw.
Whoa. Boy.
The typical result.
Yeah.
And now they've got 3 running backs out there.
Yeah, these guys use the full house quite a bit. I would say they're going to be passing out of this, though. And they're probably going to leave 2 or maybe even 3 blockers in, and they're going to, not really send very many guys out into the pattern.
They'll go with a run once again.
Running on 3rd down and 10? Really? Wow.
This is a great block.
Well, they almost made it.
Yeah, they almost made it.
Taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
That was an interesting call. Maybe they were just trying to get a few yards before the punt.
Maybe.
Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Yeah, we don't really need a hug from that guy.
No.
It's 1st and 10. Hand it off.
Come on, get out of my way.
Makes the tackle.
Boy.
38-yard line. And a pickup of about...
Well, at least you got more yards than your last run.
Yeah, well, these offensive linemen don't seem to be firing off there very well today.
Directing traffic. Green, the man in motion.
Well, that's okay. It looks like it's going to be time for your bomb.
Yep, it's going to be touchdown pass time here.
Looking downfield, trying something to the left.
Oh, look at that. The scripted overthrow.
Upcoming after
Right.
that long pass falls incomplete.
They just had 2 good pass coverage downfield. You just don't understand, man.
Yeah.
The pressure was getting to you.
Not really.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Changing the play now. Steps up into the pocket. Launches it deep to the left. He's there for the catch.
Oh, look at that. That guy was actually fast enough to catch him from behind.
He had to leave his feet to do it.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was breaking a big one.
See, all I did there is I just audibled him to a streak.
Yep.
Right? And other than that, I mean, I was going to try and throw the slant on this side, and I suppose I could have. Right?
Yep.
But you know what? I'm going to take that shot. If they're going to line up with 11 guys on the line on 3rd down and 8, they're crazy. I don't know why you do that, right?
You better not run the ball. I mean, hey, you know what? Madden would call it a running situation if you've ever been through the football 101 thing.
Yeah, I suppose, eh?
All right, if you don't get at least 10 yards on a run play, it's not a successful run play.
Gaines comes in motion.
I don't know. I always thought those the football 101 challenges were funny that way.
Look at that. Overthrew that too. Wow.
He found the lane, but he couldn't find a receiver.
It's like everything is just a little bit off, right?
Yeah, well, he's like, you know, I haven't had my coffee today.
Yeah.
Directing traffic. Martin.
Oh, Martin's got it.
He gets a great block right here. To spring him for the touchdown. I tell you, he takes the defender right out of the shoe.
Hey, you know what? That block was needed.
Yep. Well, Gaines is he's a pretty good blocker, actually. I guess that's the advantage of having a big back. If you have other feature ball carriers, then he can block for you.
The point after is good.
Yeah, the funny thing is, you know what? On that long pass play that set this up, if they'd have kept the safeties back where they should be, I wouldn't have even tried it.
Yeah, you probably just would have thrown that slant. Huh?
I would have just thrown the slant, yeah.
Good distance. From the 5. Loses one tackle.
Wow, he broke Spodo's tackle.
Defensively down by 7.
Guy must be good at breaking tackles.
I guess so, yeah. Well, now they got I formation or some variant of it big.
Ball on their own 23.
Which means I got to come out in the nickel because they got 2 fast tight ends.
Hand it off. May makes the tackle at the 26.
Uh-oh.
Have the answers for us soon.
No way. Oh, no. Come on, buddy, walk it off.
Yeah, year of the injured linebacker.
Yeah, we need you.
The corners playing back. Number 29, the lone back. Mainly with a man in motion. With the pass, and he lets it slip out of his grasp. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards.
Because of the fact that they have 2 fast tight ends, I have to treat their single back big as like a
Corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
4 wide receiver set.
Gets rid of it, and he just can't hang on.
Well, that was an unforced drop there.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's brought up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
I could see the previous one where the guy dropped it when he got hit by the defender, but that one there, that guy should have caught that.
Ah, well. I'm not going to feel bad over it.
No.
Here's the punt.
It happens to us often enough.
Or the overthrow. The obligatory
yeah,
overthrow.
the overthrow. I've overthrown like 3 passes in this game so far.
First and 10.
Okay, well.
The visiting team.
It's time.
Number 6 sends a man in motion. Going to the air on first down. Surveying the field. On the run. He hits his receiver. Ball makes the tackle at the 38. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Directing traffic. Number 6 with a man in motion. Pass play here on first down. Looking for an option. Launches this one to the left.
Look at that. Overthrew him again. Wow.
Wow.
What is going on here?
Looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Certainly didn't overthrow the ball that much in the last game.
I don't know, maybe you should sub Aaron Baker in if this keeps up.
Hands it off to the fullback. Dives and brings him down. This fullback is very difficult to bring down, and he also has some pretty good moves.
Yeah, he works out with a group of guys in the offseason that have one of the roughest training regimens that I've ever heard about. You know how hard Jerry Rice has always worked out, right? Well, these guys might be right there with him. They lift weights, they run on treadmills, climb walls, you name it, they do it.
Dropping back. Looking downfield.
Look at that. I could have thrown the deep pass to Houston there, too.
Makes the play at the 15.
Always looking deep, man.
Yeah, well, I threw the short pass there because it was... Look at that. I'm 3 of 8 because of all those overthrows, eh?
Yep. Well, you know, they got to drive your statistics down somehow.
Calling an audible.
You have the one career high, and then you have, like, a career-ending game, right?
Throwing on first down. Looking for an option. Throwing. He's got it. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Huh. I'm surprised that they didn't challenge that.
Kicking team heads out onto the field.
I guess it's still relatively early in the game.
If they didn't challenge it, then that means that it was probably a good catch inbounds, right? If it hadn't been, if there had been any chance that they could have overturned that at all, they would have challenged it.
He gets the kick away.
Oh, yeah.
Benson still has got the hangover from the party last week.
Yeah. It's hard to kick the ball with that pointy-toed shoe, eh? He's got cowboy boots on or something.
So they have first and 10 here.
Oh, I don't think they kick with the end of their foot, though. I think they do a soccer-style kick where they sort of kick it with the side of their foot.
Corners are backing off. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Boston makes the stop at the 41.
Well, we got Boston out there doing what needs to be done.
Yeah, well, they like to throw those sideways passes as much as anybody, right?
Yep.
He just needs to make the catch.
Jill, any more information on the injury?
Well, Al, it doesn't look good. I spoke to the team doctor, and he indicated that it's...
Oh, you went and pressed the button a little too quickly there, so we couldn't see how long he's going to be out.
But his return is doubtful.
All right, Jill, thank you.
Well, that was the doesn't look good thing, so it means he's probably out for a long-ass time. Let's see here.
Just for the game. He'll be
okay.
He'll be back.
And we're back.
But that's okay. You got a sack there.
The home team doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary.
Well, that's why we have the man coverage guy.
Yep.
At the 46-yard line.
Well, it looks like their offense isn't going anywhere in a hurry today.
On that series, they'll have to punt it away here.
Now, this is punt number 3 now, right?
Yeah.
Here's the kick. From the 17. A nice return there.
That was good blocking.
Wow.
He needed a good return there.
Yeah.
Open space and make the most of it.
Otherwise, you'd be starting from the 10. I was kind of wondering if I'd be able to get there in time to return that one.
So they have first and 10 here.
But he has 99 speed, so I figured I'd let him try.
Directing traffic. Pass play here on first down. Surveying the field with the pass. Almost intercepted.
See how White got bumped there?
No, actually, I was looking away.
See, watch. He's on the outside, and you see that? He came in and he ran into the defensive
The
end.
blitzing defensive end,
Yeah,
yeah.
the defensive end who was looping toward the outside. That's what screwed up that pass play, right? Otherwise, he would have been fine.
Back to
But
the play on the field.
it just seems like in this game, all kinds of weird things like that are happening, right?
Defensive end is just jamming the receiver off the line, man.
Goes to the left side.
I imagine defensive ends would be pretty good at that.
The 40.
Oh my
The
god.
10. White gets
Off
it.
a flat pass?
Yep.
Match of the game.
He just outran everybody.
Yeah, that seemed like it was pretty routine play to me until it wasn't.
Yeah, well, normally, like I think I've explained before, normally that pass is something that I audible to when they crowd the line like that with everybody and show man coverage with no zone support.
Yeah.
And it's intended to get between 5 and 10 yards, in a situation where I had called a run play, and I'm obviously not going to be able to run, right? Well, I managed to keep this one in play at least.
From the 7 to the 20. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive.
Well, all right then.
3 and out.
So we got to come out in a nickel defense.
Wow, we still got 6 minutes left in the first quarter here. Wow.
I think I'm going to make an audible here, or a change in audible here while I'm at it. Because it doesn't look like these guys are going to come out in a 5-wide receiver set anytime soon. I'm going to go into a dime alternative of this instead.
Back to the field. Number 29 is the deep back. He gets the carry. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside.
Well, I would have been the one to bite on the play fake there, and I didn't bite.
Yeah.
I was too busy blocking that guy to bite, actually. Otherwise, I think I would have accidentally hit the back.
The corners playing off a bit. Quarterback back in the shotgun. Manley sends a man in motion. Drops back with the throw.
Oh, look at that. Got his hand up and batted it away, eh?
Yep.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eye.
Well, that's why you run your man coverage. Sometimes you get lucky like that.
When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
The corners are backing off. Tosses it left.
Trying to run on long yardage, 3rd and long again, eh?
Yeah, well, that's actually part of the reason why I back everybody up. You see, when you think run play, you wouldn't think back everybody up, but the reason why I back everybody up on a run play, even when I think it's going to be a run play a lot of the time, is because if they do somehow manage to break one of those big gains, I want the safeties far enough back that they can react to that.
Defensive effort to force the 3 and out.
Yeah.
And that way I don't give up runs for touchdowns.
Yeah, because you don't want them, you don't want those offensive linemen down the field, eh?
That's right, and if you've got your safeties far enough off the line, then they're agile enough they can kind of outmaneuver offensive linemen over a distance, right? Or at least that's the case in this game. I imagine that one offensive lineman we saw in the Madden statistics thing, where the NFL players were going over their stats in Madden versus what they can do in real life. That one offensive lineman who could run a 4.40.
Yeah. Look at this. It's 2nd and 10, right?
It's gonna run, guys. I know that we've been burned for a big pass and then a big pass again, but he's gonna run. We know it.
Looking for a receiver with the pass, and it's complete. Dives and makes the tackle. Quarterback lets it go.
Well, Green's happy to get the ball.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
Ball right around midfield.
See, at this rate, you might only get 90 points this game.
Yeah.
It would be a much better balanced attack. You know, you might only have like 600 yards passing versus 200 yards rushing.
Well, we'll try a run on this play anyway.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 35 takes him down at the 46-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. They have to reach the 41 to convert.
Well, Gaines did a good job there, and he pushed his way forward.
Changing the play now. with the throw, and it's caught. Hall makes the tackle at the 35-yard line. Number 6 has done a good job.
That's a little bit more normal result.
200 yards passing. So we have first.
You have almost 200 yards passing?
Yep.
Oh my
Because
God.
every time I pass, it's a big gain, right?
Looks like he's changing the play. Hudson comes in motion.
You saw it too, huh?
Yep.
He just unloaded on him.
Yeah, that linebacker was going to slip through the gap and hit you before you could hand the ball off.
Yeah, see, it's a tactic you can use, right? I just used the tight end there to pick up that linebacker that would try and shoot the gap that the pulling guard leaves, right?
Yep.
And as for the defensive end over there that came free on the far side,
Who cares?
I don't really care.
He's not fast enough to hit you in the backfield while you're handing it off.
I got a little bit of a block there from, looks like the left tackle. Got a, you know, like that guy almost got away from him, but he stuck with him long enough I was able to get through there, right?
Yep.
And we go back to the game. They need to reach the 25 to convert. Nickelback in this time.
See, it makes no sense. On 2nd and 10, they bring everybody up to the line, and on 2nd and 4, and yet look at the result, right? You know, like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, they really don't need to crowd the line to defend the run.
No, they don't. What they're doing there is just dumb, right?
7 yards to go. Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down...
Now, is this some kind of weird zone thing where they just pulled the corner in? Is this what's going on?
And you keep your defense
Well, it could be man coverage, man under 2. And they didn't pull the corner in because McCoy is a tight end.
Keeps it.
Ah!
Records the tackle.
Yeah, that awkward momentary stutter when you cross the line of scrimmage, eh?
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why he did that, but anyway.
It's in the game.
Yeah. It's in the game to try and handicap you to make the defense look like they're doing something.
Well, this ain't the year of Michael Vick no more. It's the year of the D.
Well, so far my kicking in this game has been just terrible, but I think I might have kicked this well enough to make it.
And it's on its way. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way.
Okay, so we had a 24-point first quarter. What a weird game. I'm completing less than 50% of my passes.
And you're on pace for 96 points.
From the 2.
Look at that, I can math too.
Yeah.
See what adjustments they make here now to try to move the ball more effectively. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. So we have 1st and 10 here.
Oh, I got pancake.
Gets rid of it, and he hits it.
It's okay, we have the short zone guy in the middle.
Yeah.
The 25-yard line.
Is that the first pass he's completed?
I don't know.
Picks up 5 yards.
No, well, he's completed a couple of swing passes out to the flats.
Backing off. The quarterback gets set with only one
Oh,
behind
there's
Oh,
a
what
broken,
was that?
Yeah, see, broken tackle there.
Yeah, but then the cheese was...
The 10.
Well, you stopped him from scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, well, the cheese there too was not just that, but then look at that dive. Number 43 has to jump over him, and they get like 2 guys blocked for the price of none. For the price of none.
Yeah, well, that's also an offensive lineman way downfield, right?
And welcome back.
So they managed to do it to you. They managed to get those offensive linemen downfield blocking the safeties, right?
1 more yard for the
And not only that, but that offensive lineman put a cut block on the safety. Amazing.
Hand off to the tailback. Great fake. Lobs one.
Oh, he bit on the play fake.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work.
Well, you know what? That was pretty cheesy.
With that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs.
But you know what? If they can't, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If the AI can't get a big play like that, they absolutely cannot play a competitive game. They are incapable of taking what the defense gives them.
Good play calling and perfect execution on the long
And that run play there, as far as I'm concerned, that was complete and utter nonsense, right? You're never going to see in real life, you're never going to see an offensive lineman that far downfield.
Well, it's not even just the issue of the offensive lineman that far downfield, but then you also have the player who has 99 awareness, who takes the absolute worst pursuit angle, and then when the guy is out in front of him, he's not sprinting to catch up to him. I have to take control of him in order to make him sprint to catch up to him, and only because I took control of number 43 was I able to stop that play from being a touchdown. Right? If I hadn't have taken user control of number 43 and dove tackled to get that guy, that would have been a touchdown.
Yep. Well, they managed to make the magic happen, that's for sure.
I don't know. It doesn't happen that often, though. But it's still bullshit when it does.
28-yard line. Just a short pickup on that play, John.
They're just trying to get this run established. And you can get it going on the ground, it really opens things up for the other options you have on offense.
Especially because, you know, that player had a deep zone assignment. So what's he doing running towards the line of scrimmage? And then on the very next play, everybody bites on the play fake, right?
Looking for an option. Looking left for the long pass.
Well, I'm going to take it if they're going to do that, right? If they want to do that, I'm going to burn them with the deep pass.
He's going to move it with speed.
I can't help it. I have to do it.
It's first and 10.
And all that is, folks, is that's just a audible to a streak, right?
Number 6 sends a man in motion. Hand it off.
Okay.
21-yard line.
But they've been doing a damn good job of defending the run in this game.
Really get after the ball.
Yeah, you better not run against them.
They do a great job shedding their blocks.
Oh, dear.
To get to a ball carrier very quickly.
He sees something in the defense. Green comes in motion. Drops back. Surveying the field. He's going for it all. So close to it.
That's 2 out of bounds passes on this drive.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Only his guy was going to catch it, and he did. He just didn't get his toes in. Now it was an incomplete pass instead of a touchdown.
Calling an audible.
What can you do?
Changing the play now. Looking downfield. Throws on the run. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
One thing remains constant.
Okay, well,
Okay there, Tom Brady.
Yeah, I probably should have tried to scramble there, but
So this will be a 39-yard field goal.
I thought I had something there.
And it's on its way.
Yeah, you got it.
On that one. Good kick. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 9 to the 20.
Yeah, that guy's a little more solid. Spoto's not running over him like he was the kick returner in the last game.
So they have first and 10 here. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Passing on first down. Looking for an option. Throwing. Perfect throw. Brown brings him down at the 46. He catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hands it off. Seymour with the stop at the 49. They tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense.
See, now they have a consistent and effective running attack after that.
Yeah, they've got one run for a long gain and a whole bunch of runs for little or no gain, right?
Gotta love it.
Pressure, throwing short to his left.
Oh, screen pass to the wide receiver, or running
and
back.
they actually blocked out my man coverage guy there.
Yep. Yeah, usually screens don't work very well against man coverage, but
You have to have perfect timing.
I guess you didn't get enough pressure on him to make him rush the throw, right?
Yeah. To that side of the field and shut it down.
1st and 10. They're making some changes up front. They give it to the halfback. Boston makes the play at the 33-yard line.
Well, pretty hard to run against the 4-3
Looks like
defense.
this guy's going to be involved in the offense today.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Oh, you know, I should have lined up in the nickel wide here.
Yeah, you had an opportunity, but that's okay.
Receives the handoff.
Everybody, oh, look at that.
He threw it right at me. He threw it right at me.
Wow, what a catch. Oh, my.
I don't understand this game at all. Now we have a defensive tackle with a who's an offensive lineman, by the way. Because
Yeah.
Brooks is a converted offensive lineman.
I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to get this pass off. I'm not. I'm going to have to call a timeout.
He'll take a timeout to avoid the 5-yard
So we have an offensive lineman with a defensive interception,
1st and 10.
a 90-plus yard run. I don't know, man. This game.
Going to the air on 1st down. He's looking. Gets the pass off.
Oh, he dropped it.
See? Wide receivers this bad.
Well, that's the first one he's dropped in a while, actually. But yeah, he dropped that one, but...
Well, I also know I'm shit-talking him after you had a 105-point game.
Yep.
He tucks it away. Diving tackle to bring him down. Not much running room this time.
That's because they're continuing their effort to establish a run game here in the first half.
Well, what do we want to do now?
Ball on their own 36. They come out in a dime package.
Okay, I think I know what I want to do.
Do you now?
I think so.
Surveying the field. Guns it left side.
That's what I want to do.
Brings him down at the 49.
Yeah, that looked odd, actually. It looked like that guy had it covered, and then he went and moved into the inside there. Because he moved to the outside and then back in.
Yeah, look at that. I'm 9 of 20. Oh, my.
Hand off to the tailback.
Well, okay.
Makes the tackle at the 42. Pick up a...
I think the pulling guard there managed to, yeah, look at that. That's what saved this play, right?
Yeah.
Let's get back to the action on the field.
I don't know, maybe it's just the day of the running back, so now you need to start running the big stretch run plays.
Well, I've been calling a run play like every play pretty well, unless I'm in an obvious passing situation. But when they line up like this, you can't run against this.
Dropping back, throws it. He hits his receiver at at the 30. Number 35 makes the
And there,
play.
number 35 put in the extra effort there.
Well,
Now you say, what's his
at least they had the guy back there, right?
It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20.
See, I'd really like to establish a running game, but...
Breaking free.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
well, there you go. There's a rushing touchdown.
So they get in on the ground.
Yep, great blocking on that one. Gave him a big hole to charge.
This
right
game
into
is
the
like that guy's rainbow afro haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place, isn't it?
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up.
However, I didn't see any offensive linemen 10 yards downfield on that play.
Here's the kickoff.
No, it was just Gaines running over two guys.
Well, the thing is, though, it was defensive backs that I was matched up against out there, right?
And Gaines is a bigger back, I guess.
And the offensive line,
Wow.
I just kicked it out of bounds
Amazing.
again. The offensive line was back at the line of scrimmage blocking linemen and linebackers like they're supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Mistake by the kicker on that one.
Special teams play like that doesn't seem so special.
First and 10. The corners are backing off. The visiting team.
Yeah, special teams play has not been so special in this game. Wow.
I don't think that pass was supposed to go to that guy.
No, I think he was throwing that away early, actually.
Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
I wonder, actually, if it was... No, it was to the guy behind him.
Yeah, that was to the guy behind him, but they had some kind of crisscrossing route going on there,
Yeah,
right?
well, this is what happens when the AI randomly motions players around. Sometimes you end up with nonsense like that.
Yeah. I would imagine, though, if he'd had another second to throw that ball, that probably still would have worked out okay, right? But the reason that play failed is because you got enough pressure on him quickly that he threw it, early, right?
Hey, man, I do the same thing every play. It's just a three-man rush every play.
Yeah, I know. But sometimes, though, like sometimes you can get the pressure and sometimes you don't, right? See, that time, the thing that stopped them from getting the first down there is you had that linebacker coming free on the left, right?
Well, that's why I build my audibles completely symmetrical, though, right? It's so that I can get a really fast shift like that, because they try to do things all the time where they snap the ball before you're ready, and they try to screw you over.
Yep.
Oh, man, you should have just returned that.
Look at this. Oh, yeah.
The AI player should have just returned that one.
Probably, yeah. But I've got to play for that.
Yeah, that'll work. Now, this is where they crowd the line and you run quarterback sneak and you run through all of them and run 90-some-odd yards for a touchdown, right?
No, actually, they just lined up in a more or less normal alignment. Look at that. Now, if there was a time when I'd be wanting to put 10 or 11 guys on the line, this might be the situation where I want to do that.
Maybe the AI for when to line up 10 or 11 guys on the line is reversed or something. Maybe that's a bug.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. Strange. Because they're actually making it harder for me to do this now.
Yeah, now they're
right?
in a nickel.
Number 6 with a man in
They're in a nickel defense here.
Yep.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver.
Oh, come on. Really?
Wide open, drops it.
Wow. You think that was a scripted event?
Mm-hmm.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a
I do.
Well, I managed to not shank it anyway.
Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Hey, it was almost inside the 20.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So they have first and 10 here.
Well, folks, that's why in close games, if this game was close, I would have punted it on third down there. I would have just set up. I don't know about that.
And after conversing with his coaches upstairs, he decides to challenge.
You know, in that situation, if that had been a close game, I would have punted on third down.
Yeah, I think that hit the ground.
I don't know. It's pretty close. It's close enough to make it worth the challenge.
Before he had possession.
I mean, you can't tell from there, right? So it's basically going to be up to the dice roll.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay.
In charge of timeout.
Well, after taking a long look at the replay, he didn't see anything to change the original call.
Yeah, and there's actually two things they lose with that. One, they lose a timeout, and two, they lose a challenge.
Under a yard to go.
Anyway, like I was saying, if you punt on third down, these guys don't put a punt return out, right? They just line up in a normal defense, which means that you can get a 70-yard punt with no return, right? And if I'd have known that that guy was going to drop that really easy pass, it would have been worth it to just punt it on third down.
Yep. Well, with the game you've been having.
Yeah, really. This has been a really weird game.
And he dropped it. He was there, got his hands
Well, that was the slant pass for the second time in a
It
row.
doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't.
I don't know how you complete less than half of your passes and score 34 points. You know, like, I just don't know how you do that.
Manley from the shotgun. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Bang, make
Wow, middle zone linebacker, you're just asleep out there.
Yep. Ooh.
6 more yards.
Well, they managed to manufacture themselves some points with that little bit of nonsense anyway.
Number 29 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Seymour breaks the play up in the backfield. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Oh, full house.
They need 7 yards for a touchdown. Tightening up the coverage along the outside. With the throw.
Oh, wow.
Well, that was the cover two.
Yeah.
That was just plain old cover two. Out of the box cover two.
Well, if I don't make a first down here, I'm going to punt on third down. Not going to give them another chance like that.
Changing the play now. Green, the motion man. Pass play here on first down. Looking for a receiver.
Okay, well, let's just throw the bomb from my own 6-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Well, I've managed to throw for 300 yards in the first half.
In a single half of football.
Yep. Yeah, this has been a really weird game so far.
They give it to the halfback. Redding makes the tackle at the 36.
Like after the way that I burned them through the air here, I'm really surprised that they even respond to a run play that quickly. You'd think that they'd be hanging back and watching to see if it was going to be a pass first, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
But then again, though, I think I've also talked about how it appears that the AI does not adjust its play according to the result of previous plays, right?
Well, let's get a touchdown run here for Gaines, for his career. Well, not quite.
42, and they go with the defense with the run.
Yeah, I could just run the clock out here. I think I will. If they're going to let me, then I'll just run the clock out.
Well, you'll be on pace for 68 points.
Yeah. Well, this isn't going to be quite as crazy a game as the last one was, but it's still been pretty crazy.
Well,
let's get back to the play on the field. Let's take a look at our halftime.
Yeah, I've thrown for 317 yards. Gonna kick another kickoff out of bounds?
yeah, probably.
Oh, he's actually gonna field this one.
The visiting team will start the drive from the 20-yard line. The home team haven't put up the
See, I had a kickoff looking like that one time, and it bounced just inside the sideline.
Yeah,
But then it bounced back into the middle of the field, and I ended up recovering it because the returner was still hanging around underneath the goalposts. Like, he didn't even bother to go over to the sideline and pretend that he was going to return that kickoff, right?
Yeah, I think we did a replay on that, actually.
Yeah.
You never know when
I remember
find
that.
some room and break loose into the secondary.
I could not break off my offensive lineman there for the life of me. He pushed me like 5 yards downfield.
Yeah, well, at least they didn't create a magical 80-some yard run, though.
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Just couldn't get that pass under control. No one near that.
I don't know. Full house might be all right for running the ball, but it's not really a great passing formation, I don't think. You got too many players in awkward positions, right?
The home team brings everyone up to the line of scrimmage to be in better position for any type of run. Number 29.
No, we don't.
He really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your deep
I didn't know that we brought everyone up to the line of scrimmage, but okay.
And he got it depleted.
They seem to be liking this nickel set now. Or sorry, this full house and goal line thing that they're doing.
Yeah, they use them quite a bit.
Passes it out to the right. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple. John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing themselves. He's a cornerstone of this defense. And he always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Gets the pass off.
What? That's
Wow.
the wrong color, buddy.
Big old defensive lineman.
Yeah, look at that. Holt makes the tackle for a loss on the previous play, and then he knocks down the pass on this play, eh?
He could play linebacker for me.
The home team drops its safeties into.
Wow, look at that. They actually got the linebacker coming through the middle that time.
Yeah, that's just only a testament to how quickly they snap that, though, because he only has to take like 2 steps sideways in order to be ready to pass rush, right?
Yeah. Well, they're trying to pull out all the little tricks out of the bag, right?
I guarantee you he's loose. Here's the punt. He's waiting for the fair catch.
Well,
First and 10.
okay.
Anderson.
Oh, that's a pretty good result.
Yep.
That's a 47. Gain of 9 on the play.
Well, like I said, I do run the ball by choice, right?
Look, they're expecting a pass.
Calling an audible. Number 6 with a man in motion. Looks like he's changing the play. Looking for an option. Throws it.
I'll be sporting. I'll just throw the short pass, eh?
Number 6.
I probably could have tried stretching the field on this play too, but what for?
The ball got into the receiver right as he was coming out of his break.
First and 10.
Oh, look, I'm at 50% now.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
He gets the carry. Redding makes the tackle at the 36. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Martin. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
A little crowded in there, but
guess
managed to make some positive yards.
Move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation.
Okay, now would be the time to crowd the line.
It really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down.
And they're not going to.
No.
Calling an audible. This one is handed off. Redding takes him down at the 25-yard line.
Got a pretty good gain on that.
Yep. Well, Gaines is good at running up the middle, right?
That was a big-time run.
It's first and 10.
Okay.
They have the lead. One big reason is because they've done a real good job.
This probably isn't going to go anywhere, but
5 yards or more, it sets you up in good.
in the interests of running some time off the clock, we'll do it anyway.
Against the carry.
Fumble.
And he stopped at the 25. Was stuffed on that play.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen next, right?
Yeah, well, you know, everything that can go wrong will. And not everything that can go wrong has gone wrong yet.
Number 6 sends a man in motion.
Well, pretty much have to pass in this situation.
Throws it. And he hits his target.
Just like Hudson.
Yep.
At the 10-yard line. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
I've been spraying it all over the field today, though.
Rarely throws a bad ball.
Except in this game.
Rarely. Well, that's okay. We're about at that time in the game where there's the big cloud of smoke coming out of the press box, right?
But see, again, I mean, I know I'm belaboring the point, but look at where the offensive linemen are.
Yeah, pushed back 5 yards behind the line of
Well,
scrimmage.
no, not really. I mean, yeah, okay, number 74 there, the left guard, he kind of got held up pretty good there. But you know what? There's the left tackle blocking a linebacker. The left guard is blocking a lineman. The center is blocking a lineman. The right guard is blocking a lineman. The right tackle is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Downfield blockers are running
Wide
backs
receiver,
and
yeah.
wide receiver, right?
Yeah.
And that's, you know, that nonsense of that run play that they burned you on earlier in this game. I mean, that, to my mind, it should never happen, right?
Well, it wasn't just that they got that one lineman downfield, but then they took out 2 guys for the price of 1, and it wasn't even on a block.
Yeah. You know, like really, I really don't believe that an offensive lineman should be even capable of blocking a safety in the open field, right? Because even though those guys are really good athletes, so are the safeties. And the safeties are chosen specifically for their speed and agility.
Well, even if it had gone down that way, I don't think it would have gone down exactly like that anyways, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think the safety with 99 awareness would have taken that line of pursuit.
No. But, you know, like, I just go on to that again, though, right? I don't think that an offensive lineman should be physically capable of blocking a safety just because this, in a wide open field like that, the safety has got lots of room to maneuver. Oh, nice. And he's just going to get away from that guy, right?
Yeah.
You have to get rid of the ball in that situation.
Because he's faster, he's more agile. You know what I mean?
It's second down and 15 to go.
Well, and he should have been moving a lot more sideways on that particular play anyways.
Yeah.
Manley out of the gun. The home team doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head.
Haha, you got him again.
Well, good.
Third and long after the defense got 2 consecutive sacks.
He's got it coming, man.
Yeah.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
That's those fast outside linebackers.
The
Big.
home team is trying to prevent anything wrong here and backs up the corners and safeties. Under pressure.
There he comes again.
Yeah, that was like a 20-yard drop.
Yeah. I think he was trying for a long pass there, right?
Yeah, but I had 3 deep and 5-man coverage.
Yeah.
There was not going to be a long pass there.
Ever go backwards.
John's like, never ever go backwards.
They couldn't do a thing on that series other
Oh,
than
man.
moving backward. Here's the kick. Andy waves for the fair
Well,
catch.
he managed to punt it past the first down marker.
Last time they ran the ball very effectively.
I know, this game is just like honk honk.
Yeah.
So they have
Yeah, it's been a really weird game, that's for sure.
White in motion. Hands it off to the back. Big hit on the ball count.
When you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Good game for the offense here in the second.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
He sees something in the defense. Green goes in motion.
Thought I read that right.
Surveying the field. Throws on the move. He hits his receiver. Redding takes him down at the 23. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
Yeah, he's got 4 catches today.
Changing the play now. Gaines, the motion man.
And here we go again.
Yeah, well, let's see if Gaines can catch a pass this time, hey?
Pressure coming.
Oh.
For a receiver.
Oh.
Spinning.
Come on, throw the ball.
Oh, that's a...
Oh, well. See, I couldn't throw the ball there, right?
Yeah, because you were too busy in that sack break anime.
Like, basically, they might as well have not bothered to even let you break that tackle on the sack situation, because you can't throw the ball anyway. It won't, even if you press the button, it won't let you do it.
Yep.
Calling an audible. Green, the man in motion. Dropping back. He surveys the field, throws it, and he hits his target. Caught the pass, but didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, the defense is real good at putting a quick end to completion.
It's third down now, and to convert, they have to get it to the 13. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them take the lead.
Well, let's see what we can do here.
Looking for a receiver. He's scrambling
You can run
around.
away from that defensive lineman.
Here's the collision up here.
He's feeling
Yeah, your passing record's not so good. Let's just rely on your feet today, huh?
Right
Yeah.
there is how he can hurt you. They get him in a third down situation. And if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
Well, we haven't tried this yet today, so why not?
Gets the toss to the right. Hand it off.
Yeah, well, it worked.
Yeah.
Here's the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
Gain of 3. Second down. Goal to go. Again in the run.
Well, he's having a good game today.
Across the goal
Yep.
line.
Yep, he just lowered his shoulders and got the short yardage that they needed.
Man, this guy's face paint just make no sense at all.
Well, see, in this game, if you're like, you can't do it if you're running a custom team.
The kicking team.
But if you were running, say, I don't know, the Philadelphia Eagles, well, you could make create a fan
Yeah.
with Philadelphia Eagles themed face paint and costumes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I think these guys are actually just randomly generated.
Yeah, they're when you use a custom team, your fans are randomly generated. Yeah. Wow, I've been just doing absolutely terrible kicking the ball today.
See, after every play, Benson's just like, okay, I gotta go up to the press box.
Yeah, I'm just going to go up and see John and Al for a minute.
Oh, man.
That being said, at least he's kicked all of his field goals so far this game.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Kickoffs in this game are terrible.
Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today.
Oh, now they've got a bad rushing game all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Reason why they find themselves under
Because they haven't had a touchdown run in a while, right?
I had to make that tackle.
Yep.
If you
Well,
can get into the
you know,
flow
it's
of the
your
game
job, right?
and your yards per carry are this high, then you found
But now the yards per carry are really high
Yeah.
still.
Well, you know, like you say, the smoke is starting to roll out of the press box there.
I think it's been rolling out for a while.
Pressure, guns it left side.
Wow.
This pass is incomplete.
You got rid of that quick.
Yep. Oh, now they're going to go with the goal line offense to try and pick up those 2 yards.
Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Osborne, the motion man. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. A short pass off the mark. And
It is how it is.
Yeah, if you're going to throw a pass, put a couple of wide receivers on the field, like really.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3.
You're not a fan of the entirely tight end driven offense?
Well,
Here's the punt.
if it's 3rd down and 2 and I'm going to
And he
put...
chooses not to return this.
Oh, wow, look at that, eh?
Are there to pick up the ball.
Huh. Well, I guess you get to play defense for a little while longer now. Boy, this has been a weird, weird game.
So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
You got credited for making a tackle there, though.
The corners
Oh, of course I did.
29, the lone setback. Rogers goes in motion. Lewis breaks the play up in the backfield, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. He's there again for a stop behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play.
He's one of those every down.
See, that's the thing, right? Except for that one long run, basically you've been very stingy against the run, right?
Count on him to make the big defensive play just when
What
you
the
need it.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. He was throwing it away.
Oh, this just makes no sense. Whatever.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Alford records.
Yeah, he threw that one pretty quickly too, but I guess that was a slant, right?
Yep.
Oh, look, they're going to go on 4th down now. They're not going to get this play off before the end of the 3rd quarter, though.
2 yards to go. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the home
Alas,
team
it seems not.
the visiting team, 48-7. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Well, now they're going with something a little more normal.
Now we'll change it up then.
About 2 to go. They'll go from the I formation. On the ground.
Oh, I got pushed out of the way.
43
Yeah.
makes the tackle at the 8-yard line. Number 29 picked up good yardage and a 1st down on that run.
The line did a great
Well, you're not
job
going to
there,
stop them
allowing
every
the
time.
backside pursuit, which helped them get the 1st down.
Changing things up along the defensive front. Closing in.
Oh, look at this.
Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Holt gets the sack.
2nd and goal. Number 29. Seymour records the tackle at the 11. So a gain of about 1.
Well, they're in a passing situation now.
Eleven
Shit.
yards to the end zone.
Overthinking it.
The home team calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
I pressed the button there, but I was just a little too slow.
Yep. Yeah, you only have a limited amount of time to call a play on defense.
Number 29, the lone back. Under pressure, goes to the end zone. This one falls incomplete.
This is just a beautiful play.
Well, now they're going to go on 4th down again.
Again.
He turns what could be a touchdown into a heck of a defensive play.
Pressure coming with the
Oh, come on! We have a short zone guy right there.
Yep. Yeah, he just didn't really
React to that at
react to that at all.
all. He's in the path of that.
Yep. Yeah, it actually would have, if he had stopped and made a play on the ball there, it would have went right to him.
Well, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
Burton. I think he's substituting in for Greg May right now.
Yeah, that would have been May otherwise.
back
Yeah.
to the game.
So that's just bad coverage.
Yep. Well, you know what? They got to try and make it look
Burnside
respectable,
comes in
right?
for the
I
extra
mean, look
point.
at how the situation on how this got set up, too, right?
The kick is up, and the extra point is good. The visiting team Still with a huge deficit, though.
I guess you got to run away from any punt that isn't coming straight at you now.
That's whatever.
Should have a return from the 15, the 30.
That's actually one thing that, well, one of many things, but it is something that I don't like about this game too, is the punting game is basically non-participatory, right?
Yeah, well, it took the punt block trick to even make punts returnable. Otherwise, they're just not returnable ever.
Yeah.
And even with the punt block trick, I mean, we return 1 out of every 10 punts, or 1 out of every 5, maybe?
Yeah, they pretty much took the punt return out of the game, right? Because basically, in order to avoid having a fumble on a punt return,
you must fair catch or have 5 yards of padding between you and the other guy.
That's right. Your punt returner has to cleanly be able to take at least 3 strides forward. Otherwise, he will fumble at first contact with a coverage guy.
And he has to be standing square facing the line of scrimmage in order to catch a punt.
Yes, there are many, many things wrong with the punting game in this game.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here.
Did they just...
He sees something in the defense.
You got 5 wide receivers out there, and they've got a nickel defense.
Surveying the field. Guns it to the right side. They'll mark it at the 49-yard line. Houston is able to come down with it. That completion will keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for picture-perfect route running.
Yeah, that's absolutely what that was.
Yep. And they're putting the 4-3 out here against 3 wide receivers, right?
Dropping back to pass on first down with the throw.
That's okay. Hudson's got to get his catches too.
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
There to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Calling an audible. Throwing on first down. Looking downfield. Gets rid of it.
Oh, he dropped it.
The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job, delivering a catch.
It's just been one of those games.
He just couldn't come up with it.
Come on now. Let's do this. Set.
They give it to the halfback. Hickson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 35-yard line. 5-yard gain.
It's just their pass defense, man. It's intimidating.
Or not.
Unlike our leaky pass defense.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. About 6 to go. The visiting team come out in a nickel package.
Goal 28.
Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. Great pass. Stevens makes
Ooh.
the play at the 7. Big time play by White.
Now, everybody's getting back up again after that one, so I guess we're all good.
Yeah.
7 yards to go for the touchdown.
Well, this game has been a game of long passes and low pass completion percentages.
He hands it off. Number 94 stops him at the 6-yard line. Gain of 2. Second down, goal to go.
Well, that's a... Okay, we'll go this way.
Going to the left. Gains. He was really hit
Well,
hard
that
on
almost
play.
set up.
Yeah, you talk about your deep.
They had one
That's what
escapee,
happened
eh?
there. He unloaded.
Yep.
And he got it to clear.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done.
But I
on
like
third
to
down.
do this kind of thing against the goal line defense.
A barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
He's looking, firing a ball into the end zone, right on the money. Big blitz that time, John, but he was able to get it away.
Because they
And it
always
goes
send the
for
big
6.
blitz,
Tremendous.
right?
That's a chance you take. It's one of those high.
Don't they do that every play?
Yeah, they do that every play.
Give him just enough
Pretty
time.
much.
He makes a pretty good throw, and it goes for a touchdown. Great play.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The home team have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
Oh, look at that.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the
Perfect.
return.
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
From the 3-yard line.
Or most days.
The defense gave up a touchdown on the last series. It's 1st and 10. The corners playing off a bit. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Number 29. Hank with the stop at the 25.
The offensive line loves to run block, playing physically against the defensive line. They've done a heck of a job of it out there today.
On one play.
Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. They'll bring him down at the 37. They were able to make it past the first down marker on that play.
And the receiver did a good job of maintaining body control to jump up and grab.
Just a little too deep, huh?
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Well, he didn't have much time to get that away, right? He just got it off in time.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Throwing. You just can't find a way to bring that
Well,
one
that would have been a
in.
pass
That
for a
brings up
loss of
2nd
10.
down.
Yeah, if he'd have caught that, it would have been a catch for a loss.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Passing right, and he makes the grab. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now that is what football's all about.
The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
It's all that extra work paying dividends,
A
man.
little over 4 to go.
They're 1 for 11 on 3rd down.
And you can't win if you can't convert 3rd downs.
Gets rid of it.
1 for 12.
Ball's incomplete.
As a
Lewis got
defensive
hand up and tipped
lineman,
that pass away.
20
Yes,
yards
back to making a
downfield,
big play.
bats the
That was another
pass
one
away.
right there.
He's the guy who's got to play that, man.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to sub in all the second stringers. See, if I'd have subbed in all the second stringers, I might have had better pass coverage out there because we got that stupid defensive end.
Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
It doesn't matter.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set. Black 36.
Hand off to the tailback. To the 20. Texan is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 25.
Damn, man, if only you'd run over the safety, that would have been a touchdown.
Defense keeps giving up runs
Gaines
like
is
that
kind of
first
slow,
down.
though. It's pretty hard to
They'll
get
have make some
long
adjustments to
touchdown
slow
runs
this guy
with him.
down.
About 20, 25 yards is about as far as he ever really is going to get.
Set. Go.
Calling an
36.
audible now.
Can't go left. Let's go.
He sees something in the defense.
Hot.
They'll pass on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete. Too tall for the
Boy.
intended target.
I think he overthrew that one.
Yeah, passing has just been terrible in this game. Wow.
Defense lines up in the next.
The defense lines up in a what now?
Sends a man in motion.
I think that's a nickel.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Number 35.
Well, I could see those guys looping around coming wide.
Yep.
So I figured, well, I'll just stand in there and hopefully I'll be able to get it to them.
This guy's no exception.
So they have first and 10.
Game it, sir. Game it. Black 19. Router. Hut.
Dropping back on the run. On the money. Hickson
He's just like running and he's looking back at you the whole way.
Yep.
Quality route runner there.
As that completion moves him past 450 yards through the air.
I might have a 500-yard passing game here. Again.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Well, because I've like struggled to even complete 50% of my passes in this game, though.
Another run. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
He showed some good acceleration around the corner. Big gain and a first down.
That was a good job of racing for the sticks and making it.
Set. Lucy. Hut.
And he'll get the call. Number 35 brings him down at the 27. Have to get to the 23 to convert for the first.
Get up, D. Get up. Here we come. Set. Stay low. Black
He
19.
sees something in the defense.
Pick up. Drill. Switch it. Come on. Stay home. Hut.
On the call.
What was that?
Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like
Well,
Gaines makes the big cut
You just
backwards.
can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
That was a weird looking non-fulfillment of a blocking assignment.
This is the 8th play
Well,
of this
still
drive.
managed
They're
to
in
pick up the
field goal
first
range.
down, so I guess, we can run the clock down to 2 minutes now.
Yeah, then I won't have to give up a touchdown on the unstoppable 2-minute offense.
Yeah.
Switch it. Come on. Fire out. Bring that noise.
Well, thing is, though, in both of the scores that they got, they started in our end of the field, right?
And listen to the DJ.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably could have played better.
Or rather, at least on one of them anyway. I mean, when you get a fumble on the punt return like that, and they start from the 20-yard line, it's pretty hard to stop them from scoring there.
Big hit on the ball carrier.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Oh, look, he just made 100 yards.
They're in the red zone.
Black 36. Silver 49. Come on, go.
Calling an audible now.
Drill. Switch it. Come on. Bring it.
Just run the clock down here.
Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver.
And they'll just outrun everybody for a touchdown.
Number 6 finds the weakness in the defense and makes them pay.
Oh, well, I've thrown 4 touchdown passes.
Benson comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point.
Now you just need to kick this out of bounds.
Yeah, let's play kickoff roulette
On the offensive
again
side of the
here.
ball. Scoring runs like this aren't all that unusual for him.
Oh, look, another perfect one. You just never know what you're going to get.
punt on their last drive. The offense now makes its way back out onto the field. We're just about down to 1 minute.
Space! Space! String him up! Robert! Robert! Mike cover! Mike cover!
Closing in with the throw. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That one looked like it.
'Cause Yar, that's why.
Yeah, Yar. Although you did get an interception this game, too.
Somehow, on a cover 2.
Yeah.
See, the cover 2 is just the unstoppable defense, man.
Manley scans the defense from the gun. Slings it to the
Tried the screen again, eh?
Yeah, but there was nobody out there to block this time.
Well, that's because he threw it much earlier, right?
A bit of a cushion.
Before he held onto the ball for a few seconds. Oh. How'd that happen?
Because he was the guy who tackled the guy on the last play.
Usually the team with the fewest
Right?
mistakes out there.
That's how they do it to you.
Oh, yeah, right. That 2-minute offense thing, right?
Number 82 moves in motion. Gets the pass off, and it's caught.
But it's not going to matter.
At the 29.
Oh, I guess they're going to go for it, eh? They're going to go on 4th down.
Dropping back, goes over the middle. This pass is incomplete. The offense turns the ball
Well,
over.
now
on
it's
downs.
you.
The offense turns the ball over on
Coach is a hero.
downs.
If they fail, everyone will second guess the coach all week long.
Come on now! Let's do this! Set! What's up?
Receives the handoff. Walsh records the tackle at the 22-yard line. Gain of 7. They'll get a first down if they can move the ball inside the 19-yard line.
Get up, D, get up!
Directing
28.
traffic. Number 6 with a man in motion.
What do you think? Is this the last play of the game?
Yeah, probably. Because I think this play will take longer than 2 seconds to execute.
Probably.
And it'll be an overthrow.
He surveys the field, throws to the end
Yeah.
zone.
That just defines this game right here.
Not much of a contest. One team
Wow.
pouring it on. For a big margin of victory.
I guess on the bright side, I didn't throw any interceptions this game, though. Where? See, no winners.
Yep. That's a thing.
Yeah. That's a thing. Well, let's see here. Oh, look at that. They got 112 yards rushing and 113 yards passing. So my numbers are a little bit more reserved this game, but wow, look at that. I still managed a pretty good quarterback rating, even though I only completed 59% of my passes.
Yep.
But I guess throwing 4 touchdown passes really helps. And I still averaged almost 13 yards per pass, which is still pretty, ridiculous number, too. And Gaines got exactly 100 yards.
He had to fulfill his quota,
Yeah.
and then he was done for the day.
Yeah. Well, there's White with 281 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then fullback 2, like I mentioned earlier, fullback 2 is an important receiving position on my team. Houston, Hudson, yeah.
Well, Seymour was involved in the game.
Yep. Got a couple of sacks.
Spoto did good.
Yep.
Yeah, Alfred got the interception.
Yeah.
Or May. Decent number of tackles for a loss. 5 sacks.
Yep.
I don't know, you get 5 sacks and you get 2 interceptions and then you give up 14 points. And 7 pass deflections. But not on the one that mattered. Not on the one that mattered.
Yeah, look at that though. He completed 48% of his passes. So and his average per pass is 3.8 yards, right?
Hey, I bet you that'll be lower than his rushing average.
Yeah. Yeah, 18 carries for 112 yards with a long one of 74. So you take away that 74 yards and that's 17 carries for about 40 yards, right?
Yep.
So yeah, it's ridiculous, right? You had the one long run and that's it.
Oh, apparently that was after first hit too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he had to break a tackle in the backfield before he could, get out there, right?
Yeah.
But that's the way this game is designed, because the offensive lineman that should have been blocking the guy that missed the tackle in the backfield, like he shouldn't have been there to try and make that tackle to begin with. He should have been blocked at the line of scrimmage, right? Got a few drops this game. Wow, their middle linebacker was all over the place making tackles, and their strong safety.
Well, those are 2 key positions on any team.
Yep. And Joe Johnson sacked me one time. Well, I guess that's it. Another week in the books. And who is the player of the game? Quincy White, again.
Of course it is.
With 8 catches for 281 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He's only player of the game because he can't throw interceptions.
Yeah.
Or incomplete passes, or get sacked.
Yeah.
He can only accumulate positive stats.
Well, he did drop 1 pass this game.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's that.
Anyway.
I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Hope you had a good one on this honk honk game.
Yeah, what a weird game.